What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here, and welcome to our daily show where we discuss the fourth stimulus check updates, the two new upcoming packages, the physical infrastructure package, as well as the next stimulus package named as the American Families Plan, as well as what is going on in the world today. First, let's start off with we're going to go over multiple different stimulus check and stimulus programs that could put money in your pocket. Yeah, these are programs that have A, already been passed, or B, have money allotted for them or and going to be coming soon. So if you've been watching the show, you know there's a lot more than just the stimulus checks themselves. There's a lot more stimulus checks on the horizon. Let's jump right in. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on new updates. We cover stimulus checks and everything related, Washington, D.C., and everything's going on with the world today. Also, if you can, hit the like button for us. It really helps out our channel. Okay, first up is called the Emergency Broadband Benefit Program, okay? This will get you $50 off your internet bill per month, $75 off your bill if your internet bill, your broadband bill, home internet, $75 off per month if you are on a tribal land, and up to $100 off for a desktop computer or a new tablet. The website for this is getemergencybroadband.org. Getemergencybroadband.org. You can go directly to it. As you can see here on the screen, up to $50 off per month your broadband service and rentals, up to a one-time discount of $100 off for a laptop, tablet, or desktop computer. This is passed from the second stimulus check package, and this money is now becoming available. So again, this is a stimulus program that came from the second stimulus check package, and you can apply directly here on this website. We have literally already had thousands of people from our community, our extended family here on the channel, already apply for and get this bill. In fact, or get this credit, I should say. In fact, if you got this, please comment down below. Let our viewers know. Yeah, I've literally had people say that they applied, they got approved the same day. I've seen a couple people say they got approved a few days later. But yeah, literally thousands of our people have gotten this. It's $50 off per month with that other possible $100 credit. So this is a stimulus provision from the second stimulus check package. Don't miss out on this one. Go and apply, see if you qualify. If you do, you literally could get hundreds of dollars from this stimulus program. Next up, your next stimulus check could be coming from your state, your city, or your county. As you can see here, California isn't the only state sending out additional stimulus checks. Maryland, this is previously had a stimulus check program of $300 per individual or $500 per family. Nearly 425,000 Marylanders are eligible for the payments under the Relief Act, which Governor Larry Hogan passed in February, of $300 to $500 checks per family for Maryland. Now, the California stimulus check, called the Golden State Stimulus Check, is the largest one because California is the largest state. And this is the second round of California doing this. The first round is already passed. It was for people making up to $30,000. You need to file a California tax return to get this. So if you make below $30,000 and you don't normally file a tax return, go ahead and file one, or ask your accountant or your CPA or anybody related to you that might be from California and knows more information about your personal taxes. But you have to file a tax return to get this. So go ahead and file a California tax return, and you're probably going to get this. They're going to be expanding this to 2/3 of all Californians, which will be over 25 million California residents. $600 stimulus checks, up to $75,000 in earned income for the second round. And if you have children, there's an additional $500 bonus for this Golden State Stimulus Check package. We're going to be seeing a lot more of these here in the near future for all states. Different states and counties and cities are going to do this different ways. Some are going to do mortgage assistance, rental assistance. We're starting to see vaccine lottery programs, all sorts of different programs. I got a whole bunch more to go over here for you in a minute. But yeah, if you have children and you qualify for this California stimulus check, it's actually up to $1,100. It's $600 plus an additional $500 if you have children. So $1,100 stimulus check from the state of California. Now, California does say that SSI and SSP recipients from California do qualify for this stimulus check. Again, you just need to file a California state tax return. Okay, next up is New Jersey is proposing a $500 rebate check or stimulus check. It's basically the same thing, right? Nearly 1 million New Jerseyans may be eligible for a rebate check amid the COVID crisis. Once it passes, it will hit your bank account. Well, we don't know yet. It hasn't passed yet. This is a proposal that is likely going to pass because all of these states and additionally cities and counties are getting their own share of $350 billion from the third stimulus check package. It just started to go out in the last week or so, and I'm assuming that they're all kind of getting their money, collecting it right now, and then some of these states are already announcing these programs. I expect some states to be much slower, and some states to be much faster. We're also seeing counties and cities start to offer these type of programs as well. They're not always just a straight stimulus check, but sometimes there are. Sometimes they're different type of programs, which you'll see here in a moment. So again, that was a $500 stimulus check for New Jersey. Next up is North Carolina, which actually has several different stimulus check type programs proposed or either passed coming out from North Carolina. You can see this one here. Under this new stimulus check proposal for North Carolina, a single person earning up to $15,000 or less annually will receive $500. A couple filing jointly earning up to $30,000 could receive $500. Individuals earning up to $30,000 or couples earning up to $60,000 annually would receive a $250 stimulus check payment. Now, this is in addition to their $335 stimulus check program for families with children. They've opened up a second round of this for people who didn't get their $335 check from the first round. So you could qualify for this and the other one. Now, there's no exclusions for either of them. And in fact, North Carolina is going to be approving billions of dollars in pass-through funding, basically money that's coming from this third stimulus check package. And then again, this is just one state, North Carolina. Also, Springboro, Ohio is one of the first cities to announce a city program. They're going to pay their residents' May water bill, sewer bill, and trash bill for residents and businesses. So it's not like a stimulus check, but they're going to pay three of your different bills. So I don't know, that could be $100 or $200 or $150 or whatever it might be, which is basically just as good as money in your pocket, right? Now, there's also a lot of states offering back to work bonuses. The state of Arizona will be offering a $2,000 back to work bonus if you go back to work and get a full-time job. A lot of these states have requirements like you have to go back to work for 8 weeks or 10 weeks or certain different criteria. But if you're unemployed, there's like 23 different Republican states that have opted out of giving their residences unemployment bonuses of $300 per week and cutting off the extra unemployment weeks that you're eligible for unemployment. However, we're seeing multiple different states that now offer money as back to work bonuses, as what the words of Arizona governor says that he doesn't want to pay people to not work. He wants to pay people to go back to work and give them a back to work bonus instead of a bonus to stay unemployed. So yeah, Arizona, $2,000 back to work bonus if you go back to work full time. If you go back to work part time, you'll get a $1,000 bonus. North Carolina Republicans are pitching a $1,500 back to work bonus. New Hampshire is offering a $500 back to work bonus for part time workers and $1,000 back to work bonus if you go back to work full time. Connecticut is offering a $1,000 back to work bonus, in addition to Oklahoma offering a $1,200 back to work bonus, and also Montana with a $1,200 back to work bonus. And last but not least, Colorado offering a $1,600 back to work bonus. So some of these back to work bonuses are no joke, anywhere from $500 to $2,000 to go back to work. Now, I've seen a recent survey that said there's a lot of controversy over these Republican governors that are opting out of this unemployment. I see several different articles like this. 23 Republican governors are refusing to extend pandemic unemployment benefits. An economist explains why that's terrible for the economy. And also, a recent study finds that eliminating extra unemployment benefits won't solve worker shortages. But I am seeing some other articles like this. The job searches jumped by 5% in states that are cutting unemployment bonuses. Now, 5% isn't really that much. It's a little bit. I don't know. Maybe you think 5% is good. Maybe you think it's not that much. It really depends on your point of view. However, Democrats are really upset about Republican governors doing this because the Democrats passed this completely on their own from the third stimulus check package. And a lot of Democrats are literally furious that they're doing this. In fact, they're trying to find ways that they can block the states from doing this. Although I always give you the news straight, I'm a straight shooter. I let you know the odds of things, what the chances are, what's likely going to happen, what the worst case scenario is, what the best case scenario is. A lot of times, I don't think they're going to be able to challenge this and get it done before these unemployment benefits expire. So I think that this is one of those caveats where Democrats are probably not going to be to reinstate these Republican governors that are doing this, but they are trying to reinstate other stimulus, like a forced stimulus check. We literally have Democrats saying that they want to pass a forced stimulus check because Republican governors are literally keeping millions of people from not getting this $300 per week stimulus bonus that came from the third stimulus check package. Also, a new study is out that without stimulus checks in April, after the people got their stimulus checks, that personal income dropped by 13.1%, according to a report from the Commerce Department, because that stimulus is gone. And we're also seeing this with that April jobs report that was terrible. We were supposed to create 1 million more jobs, or over a million jobs in April for the entire country. When you break it down, that's really not that many jobs per state. But instead of creating over a million jobs, it was only 266,000. So only 26% of the amount they were supposed to create in April. And retail sales were flat. And that was with some stimulus checks going out. And they're saying that if stimulus checks weren't going out still in April, stimulus checks are even still going out now to some people that haven't got their third stimulus check yet. That retail sales would have actually been negative, and coming out of a recession, we're supposed to be going up, right? Unemployment actually got worse last month. Okay, the unemployment ticked up, and yet we're supposed to be coming out of this recession, and we're seeing retail sales flat, or actually even negative if you don't count stimulus money. And jobs are barely creeping along. We're still at 500,000 new unemployed people filing for unemployment every single week. 500,000 new people every week filing for unemployment. And yet we only created 266,000 jobs for the whole month last month. So, yeah, when you really look at a lot of statistics, they're really bad. And in fact, early indicators show that the May jobs report and retail sales report is probably going to be the same way. And this is now the Democrats and the Republicans look at this two totally different ways. Republicans are like, yeah, we got to send people back to work. Let's get rid of those $300 per week bonuses. Maybe we'll give people a back to work bonus. I'm thankful that we're seeing more of these Republican governors at least compromise and do that. But Democrats are like, what are you talking about? The economy's terrible. Jobs are terrible. Retail sales are terrible. That means we should pass more stimulus. Like, if you, and Democrats are saying this is like, well, they passed 5 packages underneath former President Trump when the economy was terrible. The economy is still terrible, and we're not going to pass any more stimulus packages. The Democrats are like, what are you Republicans talking about? Like, you guys passed 5 packages underneath former President Trump. We've only passed one so far. And the economy is still terrible. These reports from the government literally say that. And unemployment actually got worse last month, not better. We're supposed to be coming out of this, right? If we're coming out of the recession, every month we should be getting a little bit better, better, better until we get back to normal, which back in 2008, 2009 recession, that took us 4 years. So even if we cut that in half, we should be getting better every single month, right? And we're not seeing that happen. And Democrats are saying this is the exact reason why we need more stimulus. We need to pass the infrastructure package, which will create millions of jobs, put people back to work, create all sorts of new type of jobs for all the infrastructure they're going to have to build, and desk jobs, and all paperwork jobs, and all sorts of jobs. And that's why when we see all these articles coming out almost on a daily basis, that all these different Democratic lawmakers support additional stimulus checks, and they want to pass recurring stimulus payments coming directly from the House Ways and Means Committee and also from the Senate, with the majority of senators now, 28 of them, who want to pass not just a forced stimulus check, but for monthly recurring stimulus checks, including Senator Bernie Sanders and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, really the two most powerful people in the Senate at this point. When you have them and you have Representative Jayapal, who is the co-sponsor of the $2,000 stimulus check, then followed by $1,000 monthly recurring payments. Representative Jayapal, who is the co-sponsor of this bill, also with Michigan Representative Rashida Tlaib. Jayapal is the leader of the Progressive Democratic Caucus. And basically, if these leaders of the Democratic Party want a forced stimulus check in this next package, they can put it in there. In fact, the White House said exactly that. Both Joe Biden and White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki, that a forced stimulus check is up to Congress. If they want to put it in there, they can. Joe Biden also says that the weak April jobs report and retail sales report makes it clear that there is a need for more stimulus. Now, whether or not there's about 15 different items that are up for negotiations in this next stimulus package, including a forced stimulus check, monthly stimulus checks, the Medicare expansion to include hearing, dental, vision, and hearing aids for no additional cost, and to lower the eligibility age of Medicare to age 60 or possibly age 55. Also, increasing Social Security. President Biden himself has his own plan to increase Social Security to $1,341 per month. And they want 2 years of free community college and 2 years of free preschool to be included in this next package. If they get 2 years of free college, it's going to be absolutely mind blowing. It's going to change the way the education system is here in the United States. And they want to increase those monthly stimulus checks known as the child tax credits that are already approved for 1 year for 2021. They want to send those out for 4 more years minimum to have them go until the year 2025 or even later. Those monthly stimulus checks are already approved, $250 to $300 per month for kids. Starting on July 15th, they will be going out. They want to expand those even more in addition to these fourth stimulus checks that they're proposing. So I'll keep you up to date on everything. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below and join our family of subscribers. If you ever read the top comments, we always have the warmest community here to welcome you. And we really are a family here. If you read through the comments, you'll notice we really stick together. And I will be helping you guys with all these different stimulus programs. When they come available for your state, I'll let you know. If you know of any other state programs, please comment them down below so that our viewers can know about them, or feel free to email me if you know about any other stimulus programs. Go to my channel and then go to the About tab up top, and you'll find my email address on there. So I'll keep you up to date on everything. You can click this video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video is about President Biden's $1,341 Social Security raise. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.